add notes right on your slides, and when you run out of space, elaborate on concepts with an added whiteboard slide. More tools include the ability to drag objects around your slide to engage your audience, and use tools like a timer and a random name picker to help manage in-person activities. And lastly, you can even use an embedded browser to search the web. All of this without ever leaving PowerPoint. Continue to further engage your audience by turning your slides into interactive quiz questions. Easily add an interactive button to any slide, then during your presentation, get live responses from every participant. Use these questions for fun understanding checks, gathering feedback, practicing learning in engaging ways, and even conducting formative assessments with the auto-grading quiz mode. With 8 different types of questions, ClassPoint activities can be used in endless ways to engage your participants. But it doesn't stop there. Add gamified rewards to your presentations. Use ClassPoint's gamification features to motivate participants and encourage participation. At any time, you can award stars, remove stars, and show the leaderboard to your participants. Use stars to track your participants' progress. As they earn stars, they can unlock levels and badges and view their saved progress in the leaderboard throughout every session. Freely award stars for questions, participation, or in-person activities to spur on motivation and competition through gamification. With all these audience engagement tools, I wish you endless success in transforming your presentations and supercharging your teaching.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us in our session today. My name is Josephine and I'm from ClassPoint, Singapore. Together with me, we have Tia. She's actually from ClassPoint as well. Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Set it into the chat. Let me know where you guys are joining in from. Singapore, Indonesia, Singapore, with many of us from home. Thank you. All right, we also have friends from KL, Indonesia, Singapore. We have them from Philippines as well. Great. Thank you all from your for joining in. Oh, from office seat, right? Okay. Thank you all for your warm welcome, right? Before we get started, I would like to share with all of you our agenda for today's session, all AI features in ClassPoint and what's next. Tia, perhaps you could share the screen. Thank you. Right. So in today's agenda, we'll be sharing with all of you our AI features in ClassPoint. And afterwards, we will also be sharing with you our next gen AI for educators just like yourself. And before we finish the session, we will also be having a short Q&A session. So along the way, if you do have any questions, feel free to send them into the chat, or you can actually also keep the questions towards the end when we have our Q&A session. Without further ado, let's just welcome Tia, and I'll hand over the time to Tia.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Josephine. Hello, everyone. I'm Tia. I'm the knowledge producer from Inkno ClassPoint. And today is my pleasure meeting you online. Thank you for joining. It's Friday. I know you've been through a lot this week. Let's end it sweet with this webinar. Hopefully you will find it insightful and right away you can implement it in the classroom. So I see many of you coming from Singapore. Hello, Miss Annie. Miss Annie, it's been so long I haven't met you. We have from Johannesburg. We also have from USA, Tunisia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The tea is on your left and the cookies are on your left, right? Let's make today's session fun. I'd like to also ask you to join my class so then we can interact together. I'm actually, oh, thank you for joining, but I'm so sorry. I'm going to change my class. So I will be changing my class into EdCafe. So please joining in ClassPoint.app, or you can scan the QR code in here. The class code is EdCafe, EdCafe. Isn't it a good time of the day for us to go to the cafe and then have a sip of coffee, ordering a croissant? So it's an education cafe where we're going to share some insights and powerful tips and tricks that you can try to apply in the classroom. So thank you everyone who's already joining. We already have 50. That's really fast. And I have plenty of room available up until 500. So feel free to join. And if you are watching this from YouTube as well, feel free to join as usual to classpoint.app. And the class code is EDCAFE at Cafe. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. So for a starter, I actually have a question for you, teachers. We'd like to know. I'm going to put up a quick poll. We'd like to know, do you use AI to help your teaching? Now, I'm going to use yes, no, and unsure. I'm going to start the poll. Please pour in and the answers. Oh, we have a lot of yeses, couple of no's, couple of unsure, in between. There are pros and cons. Yes. Okay, so then you will know what's the question is. So do you use AI to help your teaching? Excellent. Thank you so much for the responses. I will close the submissions and I'm going to award everyone the stars. So in a good day like this, having an award through stars in ClassPoint is something that is quite peaceful. Now, we actually would like to also know, we'd like to ask you some questions still about AI. Let's say if AI can take off the burden of your load, as we know, being a teacher is a tough job. It's almost similar to mother, 24 by 7. You will have to make a lot of long list of some admin tasks or preparing your teaching material, preparing assessments, then like scoring those assessments and the list goes on. So if you have or if you have AI with you, how do you wish AI to help you? So I'm going to start and collect your answers through the short answer. Please send in what are your thoughts? How do you think or how AI should help you in your teaching process and preparing your teaching materials? Maybe, oh, we have saved time scoring assessment, resources and assessment to design lesson plans, lighten my admin work. Oh, yeah, to help me prepare teaching materials, mark my compo assessment, help me teach, and I can sit back and relax. Hungry share, I'm gonna award you a star for that. So we also have create worksheets for me, mark assignments, especially writing tasks create questions, and then heaven mark. Excellent. Here you go. Plan fun and engaging lesson plans. Excellent. Great. There are so many excellent answers I received. Oh, I have this one special from GC. Let me open that one. So oh, we have saved time for Artie. Let me just go back to the I would love AI to assist me by generating creative ideas, providing real-time information, automating repetitive tasks, offering personalized suggestions, and enhancing language understanding to streamline my workflow and amplify productivity. Ooh, that is so powerful. I'm gonna award you 2 stars for that, JC. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. I'm going to close the submission. Thank you so much for these wonderful responses that you've submitted, teachers. So just like Josephine have shared previously, what we're going to do today or what we're going to share today are all the AI features in ClassPoint. Hopefully these sessions are going to be really insightful and next week you can already jump on the class and try it out. Not only what are all the features in ClassPoint that has AI in it, but what's next? What is our next plan or what is already available that you can try out? Okay, so I'd love to talk first about ClassPoint. This is the first AI feature that I will be sharing with you. It is our AI quiz generator. Many of you already use this a lot in your classroom, and I heard many teachers actually send their wishes, their testimonies to us that it's really helpful, streamlining and helping out creating quizzes questions without taking a lot of time. As we know, sometimes it's really a manual thing. We need to make sure whether the question match with the lesson that we are delivering to our students. Now, in ClassPoint, just using your PowerPoint, we have AI quiz generator, which you can generate quiz questions from your PowerPoint slides using AI. So you can let me know later what are your thoughts on the Zoom chat. Um, I'm going to share with you how to do it. Just a bit further, I'll take you back because I just would like to check in here. Anyone already using ClassPoint? You can actually share your answer on the Zoom chat. You can type one if you have. Oh yes, okay, yes and no, please. So yes, me. Okay. Great. No, okay. We have people who haven't tried ClassPoint, sort of. Someone in between. Yeah, not yet. Okay. So to share information to those who haven't tried ClassPoint yet, just to take out a bit of the context so you know what I am talking about. So ClassPoint is an add-in, everyone, that you can download and install on your Microsoft PowerPoint. It allows you to have many different quiz interactions, gamifications, just within your PowerPoint. You don't have to switch any platform. Just stay on your PowerPoint, teach like usual, but in return, you have an interactive classroom, improve engagements with your students. So if you haven't downloaded or installed ClassPoint, you can go to classpoint.io and then you can download it for free and then start your interactive class today. And I'm going to show you how to actually generate quiz using AI inside with ClassPoint inside PowerPoint. So I have prepared this one slide in here, teachers. So the AI will be able to scan the text that you put on your slide. You can put a reading passage in here. You can put a keyword, whatever subject lesson that you're teaching. And if you already have your slide ready, what you have to do is just click on AI. I'll show you where it is. It's actually down below here on our toolbar that has an AI word in it. So it's an AI quiz. You can click on it and then you can click on options. You can actually generate questions right away, but you can click on options to decide what kind of question types you want to have. So we have multiple choice, we have fill in the blanks, we also have short answer. And you get to choose Bloom's taxonomy level. So the questions that are created can facilitate the critical thinking of your students. So it's a high standard questions that are generated. Also, the question language are available in almost all languages, so you can customize it using your own language. I'm going to use English in here, and when you're ready for the setup, you can start to generate the question. So in 1, 2, 3, our first question has been set up by the AI. So this is the first generated question. You can check the answer. And if you like the answer, you can save it as a slide. So it's really uh, simple, really cutting a lot of time. And you can directly have the questions added on your PowerPoint slide. And we also added this interactive button. So then you can send this question to your students and ask them to send in the answers. I'm going to try that with you everyone. So I'm going to invite you to send your answers. Please answer which layer of the earth is located beneath the crust. You can send an answer randomly, whether it's mantle, core, atmosphere, or ocean. Let me check the answers that are already in. Great job. So you can see that this is a real-time answers that I received from all of you. Excellent job. Not only that, I get to see from 155 people who joined my class who are still on pending. Aha! I have SM, I have Glenda, Mazda, Nisa, Kappa. You haven't sent in your answers. Please choose the AVC and then send them in. So this gives you a transparency in the classroom who haven't sent in their answers. And when you already received the answer from the entire class, you can close the submission and then you can click on the show correct answer. It will show you which is the correct answer. So it's as simple as that, really easy. You get to see and you get to share with them the correct answer is A. Why is it a correct answer? And you get to explain further about the material. I'll go back a bit to the previous slide where we have our slide in here. Not only you can create one question, you actually can create as many as you want. If you want to create another one, you can just click generate another, and you get to choose whether if you like this one, oh, this one's fill in the blanks. The Bloom's taxonomy level is analyzed. If you like this one, you can save it as a slide, or you can skip it and just generate another. And the questions that are generated using AI quiz with ClassPoint, if you put it on your slide, it actually become a part of your slides presentation, which you get to edit the question, you get to add the options that are available on. You can make some edits if you want to add some more options in it, you are able to do that as well. So as simple as that. It doesn't even take me 5 minutes to make 2 sessions. Sometimes we get to think about those elements about the Bloom's taxonomy levels and then whether the question matches with the material, right? So I believe this is one of the ways, and I hope this answers the wishes that you had previously to create assessment on top of your material that you're using in PowerPoint. So that's AI quiz number one AI feature that we have on ClassPoint. Next on, what I will be sharing with you, and is an AI insights. So we have AI powered insights on student responses. Can get a summarized responses and you get to chat with the AI. So as you know, ClassPoint, we have around 9 different quiz types available. One of them is short answer. So short answer allows you to collect responses in a longer text. This is the one that I used before, collecting your responses in short answer. So the responses that were collected are saved on my PowerPoint, and you get to give a little bit more explanation about your answers, right? Now, we have an AI insight that allows you to actually have the summary of the collected responses of the specific activity that you have. Let's take a look in action. I've prepared this one pop question for you. I'd like to know, let's imagine ourselves an astronaut this afternoon. I'd like to know which planet do you want to visit and why? Give me the reason. All right. I'm going to start it with a short answer. Please send in your responses using ClassPoint. Okay, I will be waiting. We have 1, 2 already answering. Great. I'll open the responses. Mars. Don't forget the reason. I'd like to know the reason. Why do you want to go to Mars? Why do you want to go to Saturn? We have stay on Earth. Don't think I can survive elsewhere. Mars, because everyone is chasing it. Such creative. As you know, this is a fun way, right? Also, it's a long day. You're gonna have a bit of fun with your students. You can use ClassPoint to collect everyone's answers, and you can share it with the participants in your classroom. They get to see each other's answers and get inspired with it. So DY said none because I would like to avoid the possibility of encountering someone. It's really serious. Okay. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for sending in your answers. I will be closing the submission. Saturn, it looks different. Okay. Also, for submission, everyone, thank you so much. And I will be awarding stars for everyone. Thank you. And I shared with you that in short answer, we have AI insights, right? So you are able to do this in two ways. First is when you are conducting the class, just like this, when you're collecting the responses, you can click on the AI insight, and then it will give you a quick summary. So we can see in here, this is the first insight that were given. Summary of student responses for the short activity, most popular choices, Mars and Saturn. Earth was a common choice for its beauty and familiarity. Some students preferred Venus and Jupiter. Few mentioned Moon and Neptune for various reasons. And then I get to chat with the AI to expand the insights that I want to know based on the responses that were collected in here. For an example, can you share um, who are answering Mars and Saturn? Okay. Then it will analyze who are the students answering those. So we can see participants who choose Mars are there are 15 people, and participants who chose Saturn, there are also 50 people. You can group them up and then, okay, Mars and Saturn, you go together. And then can you let me know the reason why are you choosing Mars? And you also get to chat a bit more with the AI. Why do the participants chose Jupiter, let's say? So you'd like to know, okay. Because I was asking about Mars and Saturn, it refuses to give me the information about Jupiter. So then now can you change to Jupiter? So you basically can ask the AI to give you more insights, more information. Um, but it is really based on the responses that were collected on this specific activity. And you get to copy this, you get to also download, not download, copy this. And then if you want to have the analyzation on your own notes, maybe you can do this after class. I'll show you how it's done. So let's go to our class reports. I'm not sure whether you already know that each one of us who are using ClassPoint, we get to have our own personal dashboard. So the personal dashboard is right here. So you just can click on reports. It will bring you to the reports so you can see all the past activities that you have. And you get to see, let's say for an example, if I open this one, I get to see all the stars, all the activities that I have in here, and then all the slides that I use, and also all the answers that were sent in as well. That's the same with our short answer. Let me just find some activities that has short answers in it. Uh, all right, I'll go here. So we have this short answer in here. We have lovely and cute, right? So you can click over here and you can ask the ClassPoint AI, and it will give you the summary of the responses that were collected. You can copy this one and then you can save it on your own notes. So that's how AI actually can help you analyze from the responses that you collected, and you get to sit back and relax and save some time to really know and understand why the reason your students are answering A, B, and C. So I hope that helps. And if you haven't tried that, please try it on. So you can get the activity from short answer, collect the responses from your students, and then you can um, get the insight. You can share it with the parents if you want, or you can share it back to the students as well to have a personalized teaching based on their understanding on the question that you sent to them. Now, moving on, we have the AI class report. It is the newest one in ClassPoint. Now, every time you finish your ClassPoint activities, we're going to send you an AI class report. So it's an AI session summary, smarter insights, better ClassPoint session reports. So it will give you a summary of what happened in your class activity. So it will summarize the engagement that you had, the quiz that you used. So we can see in here, it actually showed a recap, like a recap of your class, and then also a reminder to those who earned the stars. It will give you the leaderboard, top 5 who did well on your class. And also you get to know further and you get to mesmerize and reanalyze what happened during the class, what can you improve, and it gives you a lot of different analyzation and how you can improve your class on the next sessions in ClassPoint. So every time your class activity are done, we're gonna send these reports to you. We hope you like this one. Let us know how we can improve, and let us know what our next AI should we build in ClassPoint as well. Now, before I continue, I actually will give the floor back to Josephine. Josephine, I'll give the floor back to you for the recap.
Thank you, Tia. So thank you for your insightful sharing. I believe many of us have actually learned quite a handful of the AI tools, or rather the AI features that we have within ClassPoint. Many of us, or rather many of our audience today, they're actually, very can't follow along. They are still wondering where we can actually look out for the AI quiz generator. So Tia, could you actually, just do a very quick recap again on where we can actually find the AI quiz generator on PowerPoint?
Sure, thank you. So it's actually right down here, Josephine. Right below, there's an AI button in here. You can see that's an AI quiz. And then if you click that one, it will show you the ClassPoint AI window, and you can set it up through options, choose the question type, Bloom's taxonomy levels, and then if you're ready, you can just generate the question right away.
Thank you, Tia. So I hope all of you have managed to catch that in action again. Thank you, Tia. So just a very quick recap of what the features Tia have actually shared with us. So the first one was the AI quiz generator, where you have the slides ready-made. AI actually reads the text. So remember to put in the information just in text form on your slide and hit on the AI button to actually generate the questions out for you. Another feature that Tia has shared with us earlier on was AI insights in short answer. So earlier on, there was one participant who actually asked this particular question, which I think it's really helpful for all of us. So the question was whether we need to save the slide before we can use AI insights. So the answer is no, because you can actually use the AI insights directly after you have closed the submissions, as all the responses were actually saved automatically. So that will be the way how you can quickly use AI insights immediately. You can actually also use it after the session, so you don't have to rush it through within your curriculum time. And last but not least, Tia have also shared with us the AI class report, where after each session, you will get an insight on how the session went. All right, so before we get started, before we continue, okay, Tia, would you also like to do the honor to yes? So let us know how we can improve in ClassPoint. So we want to know what are your wish lists for ClassPoint are. Okay, send it in with the short answer activity Tia have just started. So going back to the device that you used to join in earlier, let us know what are your wish lists, and if possible, also let us know a little bit more on the reasoning behind it, so that we can have a little bit more understanding of your request so that we can see how we can definitely try our best to implement it in ClassPoint and serve all of you better. Okay, let's just give it some time. All right, thank you. So we have so far received 2 submissions. First is drag and drop for students as well, not just for teachers. All right, thank you. Wish to be a certified ClassPoint trainer. All right, for being a certified ClassPoint trainer, you can actually go to our website or you can actually write into us and we'll be able to guide you along the way. All right, and let's see, help me engage with my students because they seem to be bored with just the one-way lecture. Yeah, so we understand that part and hence ClassPoint comes in. We bring in the different features, tools such as gamification, quizzes, so that you can actually engage with your students along the way and not bore them with the one-way lecture. All right, let's see. What are the other features? Can it be used on iPad? So iPad can't be ClassPoint can't be used on iPad for presenters or educators per se, mainly because ClassPoint is only available on the Windows machine, so it is not available for iPad. However, for students, they can actually be using any device and any browser to join into your class. All right, and another one was generate a deck of slides based on the AI prompt. Okay, let's see what else. Game features in ClassPoint like Nearpod and more interactive features. All right, okay. Generate questions in other language according to the slides. Okay, thank you. Collaborative functions like commenting on short answer responses for students. Oh yeah, peer-to-peer feature. All right, wish that ClassPoint features are all available for free. All right, great. So in ClassPoint, we do have a free version and of course the paid version. But yeah, we won't be able to open up everything for free. Yeah. All right, and another was a step-by-step online video tutorial on a real life example of video in a classroom where teachers using ClassPoint. All right, thank you. Okay, so we can see the numbers of the responses are starting to slow down. All right, thank you, Tia. So, and thank you everybody for your responses. To not hold up everybody's time here in this session, we will review all these answers later on after the session. So now I will hand over the time back to Tia so that she will be able to share with us our next gen AI.
Thank you so much, Josephine. That's such a great recap, everyone. And don't worry, we're available. If you have any questions, you can go and talk to us. You can send in your email to support@nikno.com if you have any issues starting out the quiz. We have an excellent team that will be able to help you to start up your first quiz and to share with you a couple of tutorials about how to start the AI features in ClassPoint. Now, based on the title of the webinar today, all AI features in ClassPoint and what's next, I'd like you all to take a guess, please. What do you think what's next after AI features in ClassPoint? Share in your responses on the chat, teachers. We'd like to know what is the next AI feature do you think we will share with you? Oh, we have chatbot by Evelyn. Only chatbot. Really? Anything else? Okay. Without further image creation. Okay. Anything else? AI generate. Mm-hmm. All right. Drawing. Okay. Great. So without further ado, drum roll, please. We would like to introduce you to our class code EdCafe. So EdCafe is the next gen AI for today's educators. What is EdCafe? So we redefine teaching efficiency by allowing educators to offload heavy tasks to cutting edge AI technology, all integrated just like ClassPoint. All of your favorite AI features are all in one platform. You don't have to switch any platform. Just stay in EdCafe. And I know that you've tried and you've explored many different AI tools. You can also share with us on the Zoom chat what are other AI tools that you use to help you to teach. I'd like to share with you why EdCafe is different because it is the best AI for educators who settle for nothing less. Just like the name, EdCafe, we'd like you to sit back, relax, get a lot of coffee, order more croissant, and you can focus on what matters, which are your students, right? So our students have many different level of understanding, characters. We need to personalize them, and we are helping you out, saving a lot of time, saving you out from burning out, creating materials, creating assessment. Let us do the job within seconds. Now, a couple of unique things about EdCafe. It is designed for educators. We solve problems other AIs can't, just like what Evelyn said. We have chatbots, yes, and you can get to customize it. We have teaching resources. I remember in the beginning, you'd like to have AI who can help you to create lesson plans. How about to create lesson plans with your standard, with the curriculum that you're using in the classroom, in the school? You can also create flashcards, interactive quiz, and I think there's one actually asking to have, can we create a slide deck based on prompts? Why not? Let's try that on later. And not only that, not, you don't have to use a lot of prompt teachers. We know sometimes when we use a couple of AI products, we need to make sure that our prompts are right so then it can create the right content that we want, right? So we're saving the time for that. You even get to bring your own materials. You can upload the material of your lessons that you're teaching and change that into a slide deck. Change that in an assessment as well. You want a video? You can change from YouTube video, turn it into a assessment, send it to your kids, synchronous or asynchronously, and we get to have the AI score the answers for you to analyze further. We have a smart AI that interacts with your students as well. So we have chatbot. Imagine your students need to learn the history of William Shakespeare. We know sometimes how painful to deliver a historical figure, right, to our students. You get to memorize ABC and then you get to be tested on the next day. So imagine your kids are talking to William. So having a chat with William. William, what is your favorite poet? William, when did you born? And this is something that they are already familiarized with, right? So they get to bring William Shakespeare get back home, and then their parents will be able to monitor. You are also able to monitor their chat with the bot that you created. And on the next day, when you give the test or the exam about William Shakespeare, they will know by heart because last night I just chat with William. Now, last but not least, we have a Google Drive like space for all your AI content. So if you are using a, let's say an AI platform, you create a lesson plan and you have to copy that onto the document and then you need to save that either on your laptop or you need to move that to your Google Drive. We have it saved all in EdCafe on your platform. Now, this is what it looks like. In the future, the complete set, we have 4 segments. We have planning, quiz, teaching materials, and chatbots. We even have 4 different kinds of chatbot. And upcoming, we have differentiated instructions, Bloom's taxonomy levels, and of course, many more to come because technology is evolving and so do we. We need to make sure that we are on the pace that our students are. So we are helping you taking off the heavy tasks, and then again, we can focus on what matters. Today, I will be sharing with you 3 different features of EdCafe. this is the best AI for educators, and it's already available. We will be sharing with you later how to get that. So I'm going to share with you about file quiz, slides generators, and flashcards. So I will bring you to EdCafe. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Yeah, yeah, you can. Okay. So this is EdCafe. It's really easy. You can just sign up to app.edcafe.ai, and this is what it looks like. I will be sharing with you the features that I shared with you previously. These are all that already launched, but we are adding some more and on a complete set what were the features that I showed you previously. You're able to create lesson plan. You can search for teaching resources. You can create a summary note based on your big teaching material. Well, let's say you have a complete set of microeconomics and you'd like to have a summary note, then as a handout to your students, you can do that as well. A couple of things that I will be sharing with you is how to really quickly create a quiz. And imagine, let me just stop my sharing first, just making sure that I am preparing the file. So you can use any kind of files available. Let me just put it up again. I know you're all waiting. Okay. I'll be there in a minute. I'll be there in a minute. All right. Okay. So let's say I'd like to share about what is at cafe, right? Okay, I have prepared in here. So you get to bring your document, you can upload it. Not only that, you also can type in the topic of the assessment that you'd like to make. You can bring the reading passage or a text and also a web page as well if that's available. But I want to show you how to quickly turn a PDF into the quiz. Now I will click on this browser and then I will give you this information about EdCafe. So this is a PDF that I will be uploading. And on the question types, we have two different kinds of question types. We have multiple choice and short answer, and you even can mix them. We have languages available, you name it, whatever language that you are using. We can make that based on your document, and we can generate a quiz. 1, 2, 3. So this is the questions that are generated based on the PDF that you put it in. Not only it's generating the questions, but you can see that it has explanations in it as well. And you get to edit that before you save it and you send it to your students. Let's say I'm going to saving this one. So file quiz at Cafe. And you can create a folder where you want the file to be saved. And you can decide whether it's available for public or it's only for private. You can save this one. I will save that one. And you can share this to your fellow teachers. So you can share the file with them, or you can get your students to take the quiz. And the beauty about EdCafe, your students, they don't have to create an account. They can open it in anywhere. They can open it on incognito window in even. But I will just try to open it in here. This is how it looks like on the participant side. They can open it with their mobile phone, their tab. They can put in their name in here. And then they can start to play the quiz. And let me just do the quiz really quick. Let me just do that. Oop. Yeah, I'll put random answer in here and I'll submit the answers. So AI gave me the score right away and give me the summary of my effort, when what to improve, and then how did I go with the test as well. So this test that was taken by the participants, teachers are able to check their answers as well. So for an example, on this one, I will just refresh my page. and I'd like to see the results of the test that already been taken by my participants. So you get the transparency to check who already taking it. This is as a whole, a recap of the whole test, but you can actually go down to each one of your students to see how they did with the test. So this is an example of quiz file. You want to give them a quiz created from YouTube, you can just paste in the YouTube URL. It will even give the video for your students so they can play the quiz while watching the video. Next on, what I will share with you is how easy it is to create a slide deck using EdCafe. So let's say you want to create a topic based on solar system. You can put additional instructions in here, like include image on each slide or include information about pattern, something like that. And you can decide number of slides, the output language, and you get to choose the theme. I will be choosing this one and then generate the slide deck. So you have the control before we create the slides for you. You are able to edit the outline. So you can decide what goes in and how the slides will be created for you. But if everything is good, you can just click on the save, and then just like magic, the slides are being created for you. And the good thing about Slide Stack on EdCafe, you can download it as a PPT or you can export it as a Google slide, or even better, you can just present it using EdCafe. So that's how easy we help you out to expand, create, build your material. And we hope that it answers all the things that you wished for. And we hope that you get to save a lot of time as well using the AI that's available in EdCafe. Last but not least, I'd like to share with you how easy we can create flashcard sets as well. So let's say you want to have another solar system. You can also bring your document here. You can choose number of cards. Let's say I want to choose 5, output language as well, and then generate a flashcard. So when the flashcards are set, you can save that and you can share that to your students. So let's say solar system flashcard, and then I will just save this. So this is how it looks like on your side, but then you can share it to your students. Again, they don't have to create an account. They can just open it in any devices and they can start to study the cards. They can shuffle it and then they can study the cards. Which planet is known for its ring? Saturn. So they can click on still learning if they want to go back to this start, or they can click I know if they already know by heart. Not only it provides you with the text, we also provided an audio in here as well to help your special students understanding the flashcard that they gave them. So let's say they already studied all the cards and then they put I know, I know, I know. If they finish it, congratulations, they will get the recap. They even can restart and they can share it with their friends as well. So these are all a couple of features that we would like to share today. Again, in EdCafe, we have plenty of features available. I'll bring you back to my slide to share with you what it looks like for the future complete set. We are preparing some as well. We're brewing some as well, and we need your feedback as well. What would you like us to build? So again, EdCafe is already available. You can sign up and you can test it out today, and let us know what you think. So that's actually my presentations about ClassPoint and EdCafe, and I will give back the floor to our lovely Josephine. Over to you, Josephine.
Thank you, Tia, for your insightful sharing on EdCafe. Definitely, it is a lot, many new things upcoming, bringing us the excitement, for us to get our hands dirty, get started with EdCafe. Before we finish off the session, I just wanted to also do a very quick recap of what has been shared today by Tia. So the first part was about ClassPoint's AI features that are available, the AI quiz generator, the AI insights that are available in short answer, as well as the AI class report, where you will receive and get an insight on how the session went after each session you finish. And in EdCafe, we've also seen how you can create the quizzes based on the file that you have uploaded. You can also see how quickly we can help you get started with the slide deck creation, instead of creating a whole new slides from scratch on your own. So we actually help you to save time here as well. And last but not least, it's the flashcards that we have just seen on how quickly you can create, either based on topic or the words that you do want to have, and very quickly you can share it with your students with just a link. They don't even need any you don't even need to create any students account for them to sign in. They can quickly access it with any other devices that they have. So there's actually a lot of questions going on, in the chat, asking about EdCafe, what are the
Okay.
difference between EdCafe and ClassPoint as well. Perhaps, we can drop into our Q&A session at this moment to actually, clear off all the questions and doubt that they have before we finish off this session. So one of the most frequently asked question is how different is it between creating quizzes, generating quizzes between ClassPoint and EdCafe?
Excellent question. Thank you, Josephine. And actually, I know 1 hour webinar talking about ClassPoint features, AI in EdCafe as well, isn't enough. So actually, Josephine, we'd like to invite anyone who would like to book a demo with us, because you get to claim free trial for your school, and you get an exclusive feature access for a school as well. So you can scan the QR code here, or you can also go to the link cp-io.com/booknow. Our team will be in touch and arrange a meeting for you. Then we can give you an exclusive demo about both. You can choose ClassPoint or EdCafe, or even both, yeah? And then we can have a more intensive session, and we can customize it based on the use cases that you have in your school. And to answer your question, what are the differences to create the assessment in ClassPoint and in EdCafe? In ClassPoint, of course, the medium is PowerPoint. We have the AI quiz generator, and it will create a question per slide for you based on scanning on one slide that you put a reading passage or a text in it. And the difference with EdCafe, you can create as many questions as possible, and within seconds you can upload your document. You can even create a quiz using a YouTube video, and then we will create those quizzes for you, and you can share it with your students, and they can do it at their own pace as well. Now in ClassPoint, the features that are added on the slides, you can send it to your students, and in a real-time manner, you can collect responses for them. I think that's the big difference between ClassPoint and EdCafe. Let me know if I'm missing something, Josephine.
Right. Thank you, Tia. And another question, I think most commonly asked, because we have just talked about ClassPoint earlier with the AI features, and now we have actually do a very quick introduction on EdCafe. So many of them are actually confused, what are these two? What's the relationship between these two? Are they is EdCafe an extension of ClassPoint, or is a standalone? And perhaps you can also give them this clarity.
Thank you, Josephine. They're brother and sister. coming from the same company. So we're from Inkno. We have these two products. Our mission is to empower teachers around the world. So again, they can focus on what matters, which is students to shape the character and to create the future education as well. Now with ClassPoint, ClassPoint is there are some requirements if you want to have ClassPoint on your device. ClassPoint only available to be used on your PowerPoint, and it has nothing. It has no relation or connection with EdCafe. So EdCafe is a standalone platform that you are able to open it on any kind of browser that you have. So this is our website at cafe.ai. You can um, sign up for free and then you can log in and everything. You can do it like you can create the slides deck, you can create the assessment, even using your phone. As long as there's an internet, as long as there's a browser, you can do that as well. So it's a different medium with ClassPoint. ClassPoint, it has to have a home, which is PowerPoint, but then at Cafe, you can access it everywhere, hassle free. So this is the application app um, at cafe dot AI. And again, you can access it on your mobile phone and any kind of device, Mac users or Windows users, Android, Apple, again, any kind of device. So I hope that explains, but let me know. Um, sorry, I supposed to still be sharing. Yeah,
No problem.
thank
All
you.
right, thank you, Tia, for answering that particular question. So I hope that actually, do give all of you a clarity, what are the differences between ClassPoint as well as EdCafe. Okay, so for those who are interested, you can actually just simply scan this QR code or you can go to the link which has been sent to the chat earlier on. All right, you can book a demo with us and you can also specify if you are actually looking for a ClassPoint demo or an EdCafe demo, or actually indeed both as well. All right, just leave down your name, your contact details for us to reach out to you after the session. We will be able to, arrange another meeting for us to go through all the features as well as the different questions and doubts and clarity that you do need help with as well. All right, so Tia, if there's, let's check it out, on the chat as well as the
Yeah.
Q&A to see if there's any further questions to be answered. Right, I think one more question, it's one of the most asked question, which is if I'm already a ClassPoint subscriber, do I still need to subscribe for EdCafe? Is it a linked subscription or do I have to make a separate purchase?
Okay. So thank you. That's a great question. Since it's two different medium, two different subscriptions are available. ClassPoint has its own subscriptions and also at Cafe. But for schools, the good news is actually we have some bundle package available that is really attractive for a school as well. So you can share and influence your school for deploying both ClassPoint and at Cafe at a special pricing. But if you already you like do an individual subscription on ClassPoint, you are also able to do an individual subscription on at Cafe as well. Then you can have both. And I think there was also a question: can slides be downloaded to PowerPoint? Yes, it can. So imagine if you have two subscriptions, you make the slides within seconds in EdCafe, you download it as a PowerPoint, and then on PowerPoint, you set up many different interactive quizzes with ClassPoint. Boom, you just need to deliver it in the classroom. So that's how easy and simple it is now, and with a high quality standard of content created as well. I hope that explains, Josephine.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Tia. Thank you. So before we end off the session, all right, I just want to thank all of you for taking out your time, joining us in this afternoon session. And another shout out again to, of course, all of you as well as Tia for giving us this insightful sharing between ClassPoint as well as EdCafe. So I hope in this session, all of you managed to learn a new things or two, and you have also gives you the excitement, to go and give EdCafe a try. All right, so the link is also available in the chat. Feel free to sign up for an account yourself. Go to edcafe.ai and just get started. All right, so thank you all for your time, and thank you, Tia, once again. I hope to see you guys again in our next session. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye, Josephine.
Bye, Tia. Bye, everybody.